Put it up. Billy, did you see that yesterday? Did we talk about that?
Mm-hmm.
I get these messages talking about, oh my God, is this the first A1 minute? I'm like, what do you mean? As I get sent the Twitter screenshot. 18 people saw yesterday's A1 minute. I called Regina immediately. I said, Regina, come on, honey. Come on, boo. Come on, boo. Don't do me like that.
Dude.
Don't do me like that. Then I had sales, and that's why I did the VMFA one, because the sales came in here after me. Not after me, but I like to use expressive words. Oh,
Boom.
thanks, buddy.
Yep. Right 9 a.m. man.
All right, so that's the YouTube live stream. So it is connected. It's running good. All right, so the only thing me and you've got to figure out is I didn't even think about it just now. We still have a short cord. So we got to figure out how to get you connected. Probably off of one of these.
Okay. Yes. Back to you, man. Yeah, sure. Hello, how are you doing?
Morning, Alberto.
Good morning, how are you?
Alberto, this is Bob and Josh.
Hey,
Or
how are
that
you
you've
doing?
been on the calls with them, but.
Need you something else to prop. Hold on one second.
Sarah said, tell you hey.
Oh, sweet Sarah. She doing okay?
Yeah, she's doing good. I got another job lead for her,
Ooh,
so.
Where at?
So Wes Seaton with Doris is on our board, so I've got him on the lookout. So it's Commonwealth, retirement living. It's like, less than a mile from our house.
oh, great.
Yeah, really nice.
That's great.
She really wants to get into back working in the diamond circuits, so.
Did I send you the link for this?
The email or not yet?
No. Okay, hold on one second.
And Billy, I know you have it, but I sent you a refresh of the script.
Okay.
I'll brought copies too.
And everybody say hi to Crosby.
Hi, everyone. I don't know who I'm saying hi to, but hi.
There's the delay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to kill that because we don't need that for right now. There we go. All right.
They're not used to the prompter, right?
Not for today. We're almost there, guys.
Okay.
Thank Crosby for her patience.
Hey, Crosby.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Were you able to connect with Audra?
Claire is getting it scheduled for us. Yes, I'm hoping.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping that works out. So
Yeah.
thank you for everything you've done to arrange it. It's going to be a good event.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no worries. How much time do you think you would want to do for the conversation?
I'll totally arrange it the way that you want to. I mean, really can craft it with as much or as little time.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
There we go.
Because I've got you going about 15 minutes, and then
Okay.
the conversation another 15, 20 minutes, kind of 35 minutes for all of that.
Yeah.
And we'll bring. We're going to kind of. I'll be running through the script with Billy and these guys here, but we'll probably bring Dr. Lamondra Pugh back on for a few minutes, and then we'll get into the Q&A. I don't know. Have you met him before?
I don't believe so.
No, he's very dynamic. He's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So love to kind of pull the three of you back together, and then maybe have a little bit of conversation. Candace is going to help facilitate the Q&A, so we'll so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Pretty
that
good.
sounds perfect. No, I just want to make sure it lands the way you want. I mean, I'll tell a little bit about the Valuable 500 and give the global
Yeah.
perspective and, kind of what we talked through, and then we'll set it up for the conversation.
Super. Sounds
Okay.
good.
How's everything in the studio?
It's getting set up well.
It's really cool.
All right. Move our audio over there. All right, so are we expecting anybody else this morning?
What's this?
Yeah.
Yep, so we have, Josh and Bob are gonna run through the runner show. We have Crosby, while we have her, we have the time, we can cut straight to, the 10:54. I don't know, you haven't provided that video yet, correct?
No, Crosby, are you still planning to run a video?
Opportunity to drive,
So did we lose her?
there she is.
Crosby, do you still have a video you want to run, or you're just going to talk?
Yeah, if it's 15 minutes, I won't use the time on the video, if that's cool. Unless you want it, Bob.
No.
Okay.
We've got a couple other videos for the show, so I think that would be. So that's fine if you go without. But you will have a deck PowerPoint.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so she's gonna, we're gonna cut the opportunity drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Cut the. Yeah.
Yes,
Cut that video. Yeah.
okay. But she does have a PowerPoint.
Yes.
You want me to get later, so you want to-
For today.
And then Josh is introducing Crosby.
Yeah, he'll introduce all the speakers.
Just three, right?
3, and then when Candace comes back on in the speakers.
Okay.
So we'll do a handoff there. We can talk to that.
All right, so if I could, real quick, for everybody in the studio today, let me actually just highlight one of us. There we go. So you'll notice when we move that green in there, that's going to be connected to our professional cam. And so you can see me come on the screen, see me up there, those kinds of pieces. Right now, we've just got a different light setting on it, so that'll be fixed in just a second. The other thing I want to make you guys aware of, for those in the studio with us, we do have the option here of doing green screen on that particular camera. So, for instance, welcome to my living room, which is way nicer than my living room. So, if we want to do a custom backdrop for any of our live speakers that are going to be here on day of, easy enough to do, and looks really nice. So, something just to keep in mind if you guys want that.
So you could throw that in for the speakers as well?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, I can control that for what's happening here in the studio. Now, the speakers themselves that are coming in remotely,
Yeah.
they can control it on their end if they want to use their own.
Okay.
But they don't have to have a physical green screen.
Are you Billy? I just want to make sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm Billy.
Okay, hi.
All right. So how do we want to start, guys?
So let's get, Josh and Bob in place. So that we can, and that way Crosby can have some familiarity as far as what it looks like on screen. You're gonna need to,
And during this, so I would assume that during this, Crosby would be coming off screen, correct?
we have a chair that Bob can sit in. next to-
Any of these?
Well, he's gonna sit nowhere next to Josh.
We have the rollers. We can find a more attractive one.
I have a sturdier one up here. You should be fine and not have
Tells you where to go.
Maybe adjust to your competition, I'll let you know.
That should be fine. Good, same height.
So we can use it.
And then they are, yeah, you certainly can.
Perfect.
So they can come in and see it, right?
And this is, they're, pretty much emptying the whole thing, but then this is where we are, just so we can get through Crosby and let her go this morning.
But it sounds like we don't have anybody else on that camera though, on the day of.
Correct.
Okay, good. Then that means we don't have to adjust that.
The only time there will be is when,
That's me. I got it.
I can't hear anything. I don't know if y'all are supposed to, if you can hear me.
Stream. That's why you couldn't hear us, because I wasn't in the stream. The question was asked, do you think that we can have the slides that you'll use by Friday?
Sure. Yeah, no. Happy to get those over. And I just put the video in the chat. I don't know if y'all want to play it and see if you want it. It is 2 minutes and 23 seconds long, which may be long for a 15-minute presentation. So
Okay.
whatever you all are preferring, happy to do.
I tell you what, when we get there with you, why don't we just test it? See how
Okay.
it looks, let everybody get their feel from that standpoint.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, and Alberto, just to clean up kind of our audio, I want your mic on and your speaker on. I'm turning mine off. Morning. One thing I can do is I do have the ability to throw up graphics and things over top of. Do that without breaking. The thing that I've got to get done is figuring out how I do it and still keep your closed captioning visible. I've got a couple ideas. That's part of what we plan with today.
Okay.
Mhm.
So ask Crosby if she wants to run through her talking points
Mhm.
this morning. And then what we'll do is we'll pick up that Josh introducing Crosby.
Okay.
And then she has I think she just provided you a video,
She did.
so we aren't cutting that after all.
Okay.
And we can run through that and test it and see how long it's gonna be. And Bob, you decide.
Okay.
She's leaving that up to you, she said, as to whether or not we wanna do it. And then once the video is done, that's her cue.
Okay. All right, so Crosby, then just to restate the plan, what we're going to do now is I'm going to take myself off screen and I'm going to take you off screen for just a moment. We're going to let Josh introduce you. And then if you would like to run through your remarks real quick just to give him a test, then that'll be the plan. Is that okay?
So Josh will introduce Crosby, then the video shows, and then Crosby's.
Muted. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I don't have my remarks prepared today, but I can give you the general gist and talk through kind of the structure of them. Does that work?
I think that's more than fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so here I'm going to kill myself and we'll take Crosby off for just a moment. And then pretending as if this is the real thing, if you would like to introduce Miss Crosby.
Crosby Cromwell is the Chief Partnership Officer for the Valuable 500, and her career spans across the corporate sector, global NGOs, and social impact entrepreneurism. The common thread is ensuring more people, especially people with disabilities, can thrive economically. She is an accomplished strategist known for her collaborative approach to large-scale problem solving. Currently, Crosby is the Chief Partnerships Officer for the Valuable 500 and is charged with developing and supporting the Valuable 500 companies and the organization's partners committed to advancing disability inclusion. Additionally, she leads community development for Open Inclusion, a DEI customer insights firm based in Europe. In 2007, she joined Walmart in order to design and implement the company's first national disability platform. She also served as a senior program officer at the Walmart Foundation, where she led women's giving under the Walmart Women's Economic Empowerment Initiative, creating sustainable career pathways for low-income women. During her time at the foundation, more than $60 million in funding was distributed to programs for employment training for women. She has been involved in numerous task forces and community outreach organizations for underrepresented communities. She is a development advisor for Mobility International and most often speaks on topics ranging from DEI, employment, to corporate social responsibility. Without further ado, Crosby Cromwell.
Okay, so sorry guys, are we running the video just as a test? Or, so here I would, welcome all, so excited to be here, walk through who the Valuable 500 is. Here's what we're doing. Here's who our companies are. Here's where we're committed in the space. Let me give you some context and some outcomes and the stories that we're seeing and walk through all of that. And Bob, really quickly, the intro, I don't want you to feel like you have to do that full bio. I'm happy to cut some of that out and send you a shortened video, or I'm not precious about having all of that read. It looks like you're muted, Billy. I don't know if you can hear me.
So, what I was saying was the reason that looked so clunky in terms of the transition to the video was because it was just jumping over to a different screen share. By the time we get there next time, I'll have that downloaded. It'll already be imported into the system, so it won't be clunky like that. It was simply happenstance as a result of today.
Yeah, no, just more interested on, do you all feel like that is additive? Do you want to show that? Do you want to start that way?
Yeah, I mean, there were definitely some pieces in there that I really liked, especially, the mention of the opening doors. There were a couple of segments in there. It felt, 2.5 minutes.
It's long.
Commercially, but it does tell a lot about the Valuable 500. So I don't know, whether you could just talk to that and what you're gonna.
Yeah, no, guys. Like I said, I'm happy to structure it whatever is best for the event. So I can talk through who we are, how we were founded, the why of it all, and then come in with the context of the global story. And so I don't know if you heard me too, Bob. The bio felt long. I don't want to make you read all of that. So I'm happy to cut some of that out, or take just my title basically.
If you have like preferential towards something specific, you want to just send it to me. I'll read exactly what you want. I mean,
Sure.
I can also just shorten it down to like 30 seconds and do that too.
Yeah, I'll make it even shorter for you. Basically just my title and who the Valuable 500 is, and then we can go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. Sometimes I do a lot of speaking, and when people the intro is too long, it's like, hey man, like what am I supposed to talk about? You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's also, it's just the bio it's more about what you say than what the bio is, right? So.
But I'll go back and look at the video. I'm wondering if there might just be a piece we could cut out of that and show a snippet. But I'll let you know.
Yeah, happy either way. Happy just to jump in. And really, my slides, I'll have those over to you all by Friday. My slides are truly only sort of background imagery for the story that I'll tell. So just want to make it, like I said, engaging and conversational.
Okay.
Perfect.
But as far as my side, the tech all works. It's great. I love StreamYard. So Billy, thanks for what y'all are doing.
Yeah, no problem. And thank you for bearing with us on the first kind of test run this morning. Like I said, a couple of technical things that we're dealing with over the next day or so, but I'm fully expecting this will get even smoother as we do we've got 4 more practices, I think, before we even finish the week. So plenty more improvement to be seen.
Okay.
Her audio and everything.
Yeah, she sounds great.
Good.
So I don't know that we need Ms. Cromwell any further unless you guys have another.
That was just for her to make sure she has what she needs.
Yeah,
Well,
no, all good. I appreciate this. As long as y'all feel good about it, I'll get the slides over and then we'll be ready to go.
Super.
It's really nice to meet you.
You too, Billy. I'm going to find my own fancy living room to put behind me. So.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll
Have a
talk
great
to you
day.
later. You too. Bye.
All right. So is there anything you guys want to test or practice this morning? Otherwise, we can just talk tech a little bit for a second.
I'm good.
If you want to close that down over, so we're good.
If there's any specific parts of the script or timeline that you want to run through, like